Hello everyone, welcome to episode 15 of Delta City on City Skylines. And in this episode, we will be building the new farmlands in this area, and also we will be expanding our industry a little bit. We have plenty of industrial demand, so we will be extending it. And I want to show you this that B bomb is now going to be the new downtown. I'm going to turn this into a very high commercial and high dense residential. This part has to go. Sadly, this is quite beautiful, but this will be going off. And this area will remain as medium density row housing and low density. But this area will be changing out completely into medium or high. So these are medium density. These are currently low density will be changing to medium density soon enough. And we are adding alleyways to have much more denser housing. So even in the high density, you can see there is actually no light in few places. People will start complaining of no light in few minutes probably. Okay, then without further ado, let's start with extending our business over here, and then we go build the farmlands. This is quite a dense industrial zone as compared to what we have in most of other zones. And it's also quite large. We have a very large industrial zone here, which has mines, which has oil drills, which has fish farms, and so on. So let's see how this turns out to be in the future. This will be one of the most busiest, one of the most busy cargo terminals of this city. That's for sure. And since we know that it will be, let's add a warehouse. Let's just keep this capacity to maximum possible. We already added two platforms, so it's better to just add in the warehouse as well. And we will also extend the tram to somewhere around here. That should be fine. And let's turn these into non-parkable streets. Otherwise, people will just start parking here. So with this, we have the industry already. I'll just zone some right now. I'll zone the later at a later time. We have water here that is going to get polluted really bad, so we can't extract it. I'm not correcting the terrain because we need some variety. We can't have everything straight and perfect all the time. We have a nice slope here, so having industries in different slopes, that's how it is in real life as well in most places, or at least in my city. Yeah, this should be okay for now. So let's get started with our farmlands. So let's go back to the resource distribution once and see how large it is. And according to this, we'll draw the borders. So it's quite large. We need to buy some land as well. So these pockets, yep, these two pockets should be good enough for now. I'll extend this main road. I will have it go until here, and then we'll be adding a gravel road all around to connect it to the main road, and then people can just come in. We'll go with the same texture of what we have here, or should I think I will go with square pockets this time so that we have a bit more organized look to the farm. These are corporate farms. We have the main road ready. Now we will be adding the gravel roads and make this boxy farms ready. I was actually thinking of adding a tram depot. To reach this place, we can remove the small bus station from metro, or we'll just keep it. We'll take the tram station from. I don't think it's a good idea to connect with these guys because I don't think the people of this area will actually be doing any farming. We should connect it with people of Boxy Mill, Butler Crossing, and maybe somewhere else, or any other new residential which we'll be adding later on. But for now, let's just do it.
What's the best way to get into the weekend vibe? Well, that's an easy one. Stay with us here on the Atmospheric Piano Channel and you'll find out.
For our feature story this hour, we're going live to Kim, who is downtown investigating the story behind our declining commercial zones. So, what exactly is driving this sudden downswing in business? Kim?
Good question, Glenda. I'm standing outside what used to be one of the busiest stores in the city. Not long ago, it would open its doors to lines of customers 7 days a week. Now the place is shuttered, like most of the commercial buildings on this once thriving city block. And the question on everybody's minds, how could it have come to this?
Thanks, Kim. We'll have more with Kim after the break.
And on to our main featured story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
We're expecting unseasonably high temperatures across the region today. It's quite a heat wave out there. Moms, make sure the kids don't stay out in the sun too long. Don't forget the sunscreen, folks. And remember to stay hydrated. It's going to be a hot one. Sure am glad the
So each of these farms will be one, each of these boxes will be one farm, and here we go, zone these farms. We'll be adding a variety of farms. We don't need too much of greens, so we'll keep that in low fertility as of now. In future, if we need to change anything, we can obviously change it, but I think we have a lot of production, so that should not be an issue. And then we need some veggies, which go here. Here we go, we have one sector of farms ready. We need to do it on the second one. We have a pretty large section here. So let's get started. We will just remove these castle ruins. These are not going to be monuments for us. Lots of stones as well, but we'll ignore them for now. We'll get back to beautification or reforestation later. We have actually no forests over here. We need to take care of this eventually. We can see we have only bushes or small plants over here. So let's get back to this farming. Actually want to make a small section of industry somewhere on the other side where we can actually uh, do something a bit different, like we have all these special buildings for industry, especially for the farm related buildings, the cereal mill, livestock processing, energy drink bottling, athletic wear. So these things, I think we can implement them somewhere around here once we are able to. Oh, and since these are farms, I think we can actually extract the water. So we'll have a groundwater pumping station somewhere. Maybe at this curve we can have some kind of area where we can not do much farming and add these. That should be good. We don't want to lose water. Currently we are exporting, but it's better to have more. I extended this as a reference, but this is not going to be used. I will just remove this connection, or I think we can just let it be. Highway going to the farmlands and the bridges over. That's brilliant actually. This is 400. They have a very long length, so based on this, we'll make it into 200 sections. We have a stone monument here, and I don't want to remove this, so we'll preserve it. We'll make path around it so that we know not to remove it in the future, just in case I forgot about it today. Okay, this should be okay. Next, I'll start adding our farms. I will add animal husbandry in the outskirts because they don't need the farming resource. Good to know actually. In this section, we will have cotton. Oh, sorry, in the small section, we will have cotton. In the larger sections, we will have the vegetables. There are tons of things here which are trimming out. Lots of stuff. This is called a KI. I don't know what this is, but if you guys know, let me know what this is used for. So we added one more section of the farmland. So for the rest, we'll do it later when we need more. But for now, I will add a small station in this area. Maybe I have to buy something more, but let's see if we can do it. This will be a cargo transfer station, and this will be actually quite near to this place, and maybe something else in the future will come along. But for now, let's implement it here. Yeah, doing this is not going to be easy. Just as I thought, we need to move the whole thing here. So let's get working. Good to have a very good economy. We are having a lot of money right now, and we are making a lot, which is really good. So I will pause the game, as you can see, and then I'll just make the track go around the station because I don't want the passengers to get stuck due to cargo traffic. So I'll just make them go around. So here we go. So this will go around and we'll have the tracks meet up here, all the different tracks from different places. This is going to be one nasty place actually. Let's see what we can do. I want to make this as good as possible. This seems smooth enough. Okay, so let's set connection to this cargo transfer station. Okay, this looks okay for now. Let's add connections from this place to, should we send this to the hub or should we send this directly outside? If I send it directly outside, I think it will be problematic. So let's just connect this to the main hub. I think the main hub is going to get overwhelmed. So what else should we do? I think that should be okay for now. We have so many platforms here that we can actually add it, yep, to that particular place and back home. I think it's better to just have all the cars because people just start dumping. I don't know, for some reason. Okay guys, so let's unpause the game and see it unfold. Oh, and we'll make this a district and add it to meadows. We'll call this meadow farms. Yep, this should be good. And for the name, it will be Okay, now this is good. Here, I don't think the bike traffic will be much of a problem because people won't be using bikes on the farm. We need to connect it to rest of the world. So I will just add a bus stop for this and we'll connect it to the buses which are going here. So that should be enough. People can come on the metro, get down here, catch the bus, and then walk around or just take another bus. We'll add. Don't think we need a pedestrian bridge. I was thinking of adding a pedestrian bridge. Oh, we'll need it. I'll add a pedestrian bridge from this direction, so that should be good. People don't have to cross to the other side. So let's add a pedestrian bridge. Which style should we add? And cable style, covered, arch, wooden covered. Let's add regular covered. A 10-meter elevation should be okay. It goes directly, but it's not taking it. Yeah, it's taking it now. And this comes down back to the ground. Okay, now this is enough. Let's add the bus stands, somewhat plain looking ones. We'll add just here and then connect these two. Yep, this is good enough. We have enough connectivity for now, and later we can add a tram from here. So people can just come on the metro, get on a tram, go here, come by their vehicles and park around in their farms if they have a parking facility. I'll just add some parking facility later if we see it's jamming up our transportation network. That reminds me, let's just have a look at our transportation network. I think most are having good utility. Yes. And what about our trains? Currently it seems like this, but when we see at certain times it will be quite high. Everything is being used. 104. So I think this is going to get ugly at peak time, so just add some inner buses. Yep, that should be enough. And what else do we have? The cargo trains is going good.
Hi guys, Liz here. Loving
Yep,
this farming
this
trip.
should be
Let's
good
get
enough.
the mojo going and queue up
Okay
the
guys,
tractor.
see y'all later in the next episode where we'll start building a harbor here and some residential coming along in this place.
Good to know, Jim.
I will
So glad
extend
you
this
got your
particular
trip
solar
started
plant
somewhere fast.
offline. So see you all later.